What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Baidu with the ticker symbol BIDU. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So let's begin the market analysis. So it looks like Baidu is bouncing off this potential support near this EMA, and now it's seeing a move up higher. So is this going to continue, or are we just going to see another move down lower? So let's go over the chart. I want to go over the macro reasons why we're still going higher. So previously Baidu was inside this uptrend, and then if you zoom out a little bit further, you can see that there was this previous resistance right here and support right here. So basically it's a ranging pattern. If you look at it on the higher time frame, you're going to see a ranging pattern, finding a lot of resistance at the 155, finding support at the 105. So basically it's a 50-point range. So this uptrend got rejected from the range highs, but normally, we're going to see two attempts higher. So this is the first attempt higher, second attempt higher, and the attempts were to retest this prior high, and it barely met it, and then it sold off sharply because the range rules override the trends majority of the time. Depending on whatever else you see in the chart, prices will go from the highs to the lows of range, and then the lows to the highs. So there was a breakout right here. Obviously, we're not going to, stay within the range forever, but it still came back in the range and got rejected off the highs. So it still works even after there's a breakout. So what happened right here? So prices hit the highs. It was trying to come back to down to the lows, but all of a sudden it started finding support right here at the 117 level. So price could not pass through that level. So me personally, I would have been looking for another drop down, because this is such a large drop down lower. You would expect one attempt higher, two attempts higher, and then the failure, to go down lower. So you expect the bulls to get trapped because we hit the highs of the range. You expect price to reach the lows. So you're just waiting for the two attempts to play out for a failure to enter on the downside. So that did not occur. And after prices were unable to go lower, you can see that prices try to go lower right over here to reach the measurable target. It failed, and that's what led to this huge rally up. So the expectation did not play out. Sometimes things don't go according to plan. It doesn't really matter. You just got to switch gears. So now there was this uptrend channel in play, and we just broke the uptrend channel. So now we're going to probably see two attempts on this little one, or since this bigger uptrend channel is just practically one leg, we're trying to reach another measure move target. So it looks like the price is trying to reach the highs of the range because it came up short on this side. It came up short on the, it cannot reach the bottom side of the channel or the range, so it's trying to reach the top one now at the 155. If it breaks out, it could potentially reach the 200s, at the low 200s, 202 to be exact. That's what the target is. So we'll see if we find resistance at the 155 level first. But either way, this is looking pretty good. We could probably still see, another drop down, maybe something like this. But then, it probably still looks good for the upside. But maybe we just do it, maybe we just continue higher from where we are right now. That's a little rare to see. Market moves in two, so I'd be expecting maybe something like this, a failure to go up higher. So something like this. But either way, this is looking pretty good. We're above the EMA. We're making higher highs, higher lows. So this is a higher high, or this is a high point, higher high, higher high, higher low, higher low, higher low. So this is trending up, and it's targeting the 155 level. So Baidu looking pretty good. But if anything drastically changes, I'll give you guys an update either way. So here we have the weekly chart now, and overall pattern was the ranging pattern. So you can see that all these price bars are nicely contained in this range. Prices go from the highs to the lows, lows to the highs. We hit the highs, unable to go to the lows. Bullish imbalance occurred on the chart. That means there's more aggressive buyers in the market than aggressive sellers that want to bid up price. So you can see there's a lot of rejection right here. These tails or shadows on these candlesticks represent that rejection. Prices were just could not go any lower. Eventually retraced up or reversed up. So the next stop is probably the highs of the range and maybe even a breakout. So since we made a higher low, I can go and put a channel swing on there. Again, this channel isn't really confirmed because we only have two touches on the bottom. I want to see three. But either way, this channel could potentially come into play. So this is looking pretty good for Baidu. If I zoom out even further, you can see that we bounced from the previous lows of the downtrend. So there was a downtrend that ended in 2013 at this 83 level. there was a downtrend that ended in 2020 at the 83 level, and now there could be a downtrend that ends in 2022 at this level for another uptrend. So we'll see if that occurs. It happened 2 times in the past. It can happen again. This is looking pretty good. The trend might be reversing up about time. So this is looking pretty good. But for the shorts, like I said before, they failed to reach the bottom side of the range, which is not a good sign. But there could be still another attempt from them in the market. So this is one attempt down. We could still see another attempt from them, and that still goes to the lower side of the range. So if we just top right here and we start selling off, then we could still see prices reach the lower side of the range. So I wouldn't, rule it out of the question completely. You can't do that. But again, you can't ignore the bullish signs either. Right now, it looks like there's more bullish signs on the market than bearish. So I'd be expecting higher prices. So we'll see what happens. So that's all I have for Baidu this week, Tuesday, and I'll give you guys an update next week, Tuesday. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time. The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now.